Again, Tasha? Really?
Bet if we plant vegetables here, they'll grow really well.
That's true. They're only good for fertilizer now. As usual, this is coming out of your pay again.
I wonder why the madam favours her so much. Well, she took her to London, didn't she?
She did, but only because Nanette suddenly fell ill. And lucky for Tasha, no one else could spare the time to go.
Really now? I heard they let you go sightseeing on the trip. I'm so jealous. Say, who do you think is going to travel to London with the madam next time?
You're still talking about that.
Tasha is a no. Nanette too. Not after the incident. And she knows it. Well, that just leaves...
It should be Madame's favorite at any rate, right? So, that would mean Emma.
You think? I'm not terribly fond of her, actually. I always feel uncomfortable when Emma's around, you know? She's difficult to talk to, and she's so guarded about everything.
Is that jealousy that I detect?
Well, they haven't decided on anyone yet, I'm sure. And I was thinking
Emma,
Yes?
come. I need to speak with you.
That settles it. What else could it be? She chose Emma.
You may enter.
What did you need?
As you may know, the Master and Madam will soon be making another one of their trips to London.
We've called you here because the two of you will be serving as their attendants. We are also considering Thomas and Jan for this trip, but the madam specifically requested you to accompany her, so I'm certain you'll do your best.
Yes.
If you don't mind, would it be possible to send someone else in my place?
Do you mean to say that you're declining to go?
Yes.
This is not a request, Emma. This is an order.
I didn't know you disliked me so much. If it will make you happy, I'll slip up a few times and get taken off the trip. I don't want to ruin this opportunity for you. It's fine.
That's kind, but this has nothing to do with you, I'm afraid.
Then what's the issue?
Oh, look at how fast I am!
Can you perhaps find a more ladylike way to swim? That's so unsightly.
You think so? I bet that's how Alice did it when she swam in her pool of tears.
Eleanor's taking her time.
It's a pity, isn't it? I do wish that Mr. Jones was here.
He had some important work. It's hardly his fault. And to be honest with you, I was rather embarrassed about him seeing me in my swimwear. So I'm a bit relieved in a way.
Miss Eleanor, if you don't mind me saying, you look positively radiant.
Oh? You really think so?
I was thinking about the investments we discussed the other day, so I put together a list of some of the more notable accounts.
I see here some rather sizable loans.
Yes, my intention was to discuss this with them as soon as possible, assuming I have your approval.
Of course. William, I hear you've been seeing Miss Campbell a bit lately. Is that true?
there you are.
The water feels so nice.
Careful. Doggy paddle coming your way.
Oh my word. I've never seen a bathing machine like that before.
My sister's here too.
What? Your sister, you say?
Why, Eleanor. However did I guess I would find you here? I'm thrilled to see you, Monica, but you might have warned me beforehand that you were coming. It's no fun if I can't see the look of surprise on your face. I swear, you've become even more beautiful since I last saw you. You know, it's not that I regret getting married exactly, but not seeing you grow up has been terribly hard on my poor heart. Don't say that. Why not? It's perfectly true. Say, once we're done with this little holiday, why don't you come visit me at Mildrake Manor, just for a change of pace? I don't know. I'd hate to impose on Frederick. You wouldn't be imposing on my husband one bit. My happiness is his happiness, after all. Also, yes, what's wrong? I'm in love with someone.
Miss Monica's a delight. What a surprise, though. She's nothing like Miss Eleanor. It's hard to imagine they're sisters. Will really missed out. I can't wait to tell him.
It might be better this way. I don't know if Will is quite ready yet.
Huh?
Monica? I was surprised, that's all. Yes, I should have known. I have long feared that this dreadful day would come. No need for that. I assure you, our relationship isn't what you imagine it to be. We'll have tea, or we'll take a walk together. Things like that. Well, despite all that, I'm sure this gentleman must love and cherish you with all his heart. Well, I may be in love, but I'm afraid he's not quite there yet. Sweet Eleanor, why don't you tell me more about this gentleman?
If it will make you happy, I'll sleep up a few times and get taken off the trip.
If you're going to do something rash, then you can't be indecisive.
Polly!
I heard the news. You asked them to take someone else on the London trip, but they were having none of it, right? Don't worry, I'll let you take the credit for breaking his vase.
But
That way we can both win. 'Cause I really, really want to go to London, you see? Oh my! Look what a terrible mess you've made, Emma!
Emma?
Not true.
Was it really you who did this?
I take full responsibility.
I see. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I must inform the madam of this little accident.
I offer her my apologies.
And we'll have to reevaluate your trip to London.
In that case, please consider me instead.
Excuse me?
I'll work hard, please, ma'am.
You're quite passionate, I see.
I am, and that tells you I would do a far better job than someone who doesn't care.
Hey, Polly might be going to London now instead of Emma.
Why, Polly?
That can't be right.
If I have time in London, I'm thinking about visiting this place.
Wanted bright young housemaid. Salary 30 guineas. Come join our happy family. Wait, Polly, no!
What can I say? The countryside is tiresome.
You don't want to work here? Aren't you happy? And besides, you can't just show up at their door without a letter of recommendation.
Someone else will snatch up the job if I wait till I can do things the proper way. I act confident and play it by ear. I'm sure I can get a letter of recommendation after the fact. Jan, you should come along just in case.
But
You never know if they need a footman as well. This might turn into a big opportunity for you. Huh? What are you doing, Hans? Give that back.
The address says Hanbury Street. This is in Whitechapel.
Yes, and what does that have to do with anything?
It's one of the worst slums in London. You didn't know that.
Really? But the pay?
They likely made such a generous offer in hopes of luring naive country girls like you. A job like this will have you pouring beer in a pub and entertaining the filthiest riffraff that London has to offer.
Huh?
I can assure you, by no means is this a place where a happy family would live. Jobs like this take the cost of your clothes, your meals, and everything else out of your pay till you're left with practically nothing. Then they'll sell you off and you'll be working on the streets before you know it.
Is that true?
Why would I lie?
Emma! Come with me! Hurry! Hurry!
What is all this carrying on about?
She didn't break the vase! It was me!
Huh?
Right, tell her! So please forget everything I said about going to London.
I certainly will. I don't appreciate you lying to protect someone yet again, Emma.
I didn't lie exactly. This was all my fault to begin with.
What do you mean, your fault?
I actually did consider breaking the vase. I thought I might get taken off the London trip that way.
Yes, but then I yanked the vase from her and broke it myself.
I don't require your comments.
Yes, ma'am.
Why would you go to such lengths simply to... Very well, then. I'll send someone else to London and put an end to this nonsense.
What is it?
Ma'am, I think that I might want to go to London after all.
What?
If I may. It's really starting to pour. By the way, I haven't seen Monica. Do you know if she's still resting? Annie?
Actually, she went for a ride to Hampstead.
Did she tell you why? She's not going to William's home, is she? If she is, then what would she be doing there? Annie!
Please forgive me. I wasn't supposed to say. Lady Monica instructed me not to.
I'll go. Help me change my dress first. On second thought, I should leave now.
Is there a William Jones at this residence?
Is he expecting you?
No, certainly not.
The Countess Mildrake. Very well, then.
I have an urgent matter that I must discuss with him in person.
I understand, ma'am. Then have a seat in the parlor, please.
I'm not going to wait for that man.
Countess! Please, Countess!
Where is William Jones's room?
Oh, it's,
Who's there? It seems you've taken a bath with your clothes on. Must be an English tradition.
Where is William Jones? Answer me.
Is that an order?
Don't test me.
This is a first. Not bad.
Huh? I hear you have some business with me. Countess Mildrake, is it?
That's right, and I would like to speak to you about Eleanor.
Monica.
Oh, then you must be...
Eleanor is my precious little sister. When it comes to her, I believe I have the right to say what's on my mind. In my eyes, no man is worthy of my dear Eleanor's affections unless they are able to love and cherish her even more than I do. And that's not you. She eases your loneliness, you say? That's not even love at all. How dare you treat my little sister so poorly? You should be ashamed, disrespecting her like that.
Will really should watch what he says.
Wait, no, Eleanor.
Monica, why? Sister, you don't need to do this.
Ah, you poor thing. Listen to me. Find someone else, anyone but him.
Oh, I am so sorry for this, William.
No. I'm the one who should apologize. Your sister is right. There was a time not long ago when I said that I couldn't allow myself to use Eleanor to escape my loneliness, and that is true. It's also true that I swore never to see her again.
Have you no shame, you cur?
Monica!
But now I can say, from the bottom of my heart, that Eleanor is truly dear to me. With that in mind, I ask Miss Eleanor Campbell, will you marry me?
Yes.
You're crying?
I can hardly complain since I hoped for this. But must you do everything so suddenly?
I'm sorry.
Well, regardless. Miss Campbell,
Yes?
I will formally pay my respects to your parents in the near future. I hope you'll accept William and our family with open arms. I couldn't have asked for a finer daughter-in-law.
Thank you. Looking back, I wonder what made me say that all of a sudden. I didn't know then, and I don't know now. But if I hadn't spoken up like that, I wouldn't have come with them on this trip, and nothing would have changed. My old life. I had hoped to leave it behind, and that meant London as well. And yet I found myself there once again.